Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It says live video starting. I know that I am probably already live. It's spinning. I don't know. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I'm going to talk to you in my sexy voice, says Brian. Who knew? I don't know. I think he's had some coffee this morning. Love you, Brian. You're awesome. You had me giggling already. So, how is everyone doing this morning? I'm sorry, I'm looking at my little screen so I can see your comments and all that good stuff. Let me see. I gotta get going here so that I can see all of you guys crafting along. Oh, there's everybody. Oh, look at you guys. I love this. I just love Saturday mornings. I love Saturday mornings with you guys. I love them, love them, love them. And I've got to get this up so I can see your comments. No, I don't want to do that. What are you guys doing today besides craft? It is hot. It is hot here. It is like 95 degrees already in Kansas. It's ridiculous. So, good morning, Susan and Mike and Leslie and Renee and Karen, and I know I saw Tia before, and I don't know. Gonna be a Summerfest celebration. Oh, that's right, Summerfest. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be a hot one. So, I just said goodbye to my good friend Jason Deweygo. He was in Kansas City for a work event, and we're about an hour from there. So he stopped by and spent the day with me yesterday, and we had so much fun. So much fun. We went garage sailing. That's what you do with somebody that comes in from out of town, right? We went garage sailing, and we went on this quest to find broken little toys, like little Happy Meal plastic toys. His wife is a teacher. She's an art teacher, and they are going to do a found objects class project to where they have like feet from one thing and heads and bodies, and they put them all together and glue them together, and then they spray paint them to make art. So awesome. So we were digging through every box. It was so much fun. So if you have any of those, let me know, and I will tell you where to ship them. So, and look what we found in a box at the bottom. If you know, you know. Don't do that. Don't have a garage sale and put Woody for a quarter at the bottom of a box. That's how the movie starts, for crying out loud. Anyway, we had a blast. I'm ready to craft. I hope you're ready to craft. Let's see. Hot. Yes, it's hot. I know it's hot. All right, you ready? So I'm going to go over the new release with you guys. You will love it. I am quite certain that you will love it. I promise. It is fun. Hold on, I'm still looking. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Anyway, so I had so much fun with the dress up part that I brought you these to see this morning. So I only have an hour. Yeah. So we'll get through it, right? So I'm going to show you the new release. We're going to do 3 cards, maybe not. 2 at least, I know for sure. And I just want to show you, this is an ad that I did with our new dress up airport. So much fun. Look at it. This is the key. There's little parts. I'm going to show you. You can make any type of airport you want based on how you dress them up. Airport. This is so much fun. So much fun. Which reminds me, we have specials on everything. Okay, and I will tell you that when we get there. But first, should we go over, let's do the funny bones. We have 15 or 16 new funny bones. I think there's 16. I think there's, 16. All right, and they are good. And our design team has absolutely nailed it this time with the cards. So wait till you see. All right, funny bones. You know what they say? I'm going to try to get it so that my light doesn't get it. You know what they say about getting older? Yeah, I don't remember either. A lot of people don't like to hold hands in public, especially if they don't know you. Turns out you can buy a birthday cake anytime and eat it yourself. Nobody checks. Jason and I were just talking about this morning. So, hi, Michelle. We were just talking about it. Go order yourself a 4-inch little birthday cake and have your name written on it and take it home and eat it. There you go. Yep. I wanted a donkey. My husband did not want a donkey, so we compromised and we got 2 donkeys, as it should be. Okay, you guys, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is so me. If you know me, this is so me. The term domestic housewife implies that there are feral housewives. And now I have a new goal. I heard old people like getting cards. Oh no, gray hair. Hair, H-A-R-E. Yes, to come. Happy birthday anyway. All right. I have this written down who suggested this, and they will get this free. Okay? Let me know if you don't get this. Yes, right. I love it when the coffee kicks in and I realize what an adorable badass I'm going to be today. That has already happened. Holy cow, it's your birthday. I bet you know what's coming with that. When I was in high school, I couldn't wait to be a senior. Not so much now. Heard it was your birthday? Yeah. Happy birthday, dear friends. Here's to another year of us laughing at our own jokes, dealing with stupid people, and keeping each other sane. Yes. This is me and my Dolores. Happy birthday. Now, I think we already have this in a different font, but you know, you can never have too many. Some days you feel like you're surrounded by idiots. Other days, you realize it's not just some days. Yes. All right. This is hilarious. Really, it is. I think it's funny. I've decided on a new career. I'm going to be a backwards stripper. I come out on the stage naked and people pay me to put my clothes back on. And there you have it. So let's take a look at some of the Amazeballs samples that the girls put together. Let's see. All right. I do believe this is Tia's. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Happy birthday. And this is our large beer mug. Yes. And we now, I think they're out there, in the bargain bin, we have just this mug with just the die and just the wine glass with just the die. Yes. Dolores made this. And I have to point this out, and I hope she's watching because I did notice. All right. She did this little background and stamped with the stamps and wrote on it. But this is from the Valentine's Deep, and it says D&G. That's Dolores and Jean. Is this the cutest thing ever? When I was in high school, I couldn't wait to be a senior. Same. Now you're going to see several of these because these cards were so good I couldn't choose. So when I was in high school, I couldn't wait to be a senior. Not so much now. You guys have to see this. I don't know if you can see it. It says Medicare Rules, Volume 12. A lot of people don't like to hold hands in public, especially if they don't know you. This is hilarious. It's at a casino. And the fox and pelican. Yeah. Okay. Same thing. You will notice these fun new little shapes. See this? I will show you later. A lot of people don't like to hold hands in public, especially if they don't know you. Look at this. Luciana nails her blending. I love to blend. Do you guys like to blend? Oh, and while I'm reading the comments, I forgot to tell you the good part, didn't I? As always, we give away big prizes for 3 or 4 lucky people that comment. And today we're giving away an entire Funny Bones release. We're giving away the flower shop, and we're giving away the cut up dies, and I'll be giving away the cards that I make. So keep commenting, okay? Let's see. I am looking on this and seeing that we have 27 people. Surely we have more than 27 people, right? We have 57 people. All right. We're getting there. It's a Saturday morning. Okay. So, oh no, we have a gray hair. I heard old people like getting cards. Look at Dolores. She made these little cards out of little paper. And the same here with our 4-window die. Isn't he cute? He's a new one. He's a new one. You know what they say about getting older? Yep, I don't remember either. And here's another one with that on there. Donkey, the hat. So cute. This card is hilarious. Heather, my darling Heather from Canada. Look, the dress-up giraffe is behind a little screen, and there's all the clues. Just gonna start with no clues, and people are gonna put her clothes back on. Okay, this one is fabulous as well. Little Miss Tia, look, little baby dollar bills in our star pocket, right? Decided on a new career. I'm gonna be a backward stripper. I come out on stage naked, and people pay me to put my clothes back on. Isn't that cute? A magic card. Love it. And I wanted to show you this one too. Look at it. It's just squares. It's color blocking. Squares and circles. That's all it is in little cupcakes from the unicorn dress up set. And you buy yourself a cake. Go buy yourself a cake, people. Really, seriously, go buy yourself a cake today. All right. See? You can buy yourself a cake here too. Look at this. Really cute. She popped those up. And here's another one with a shark. I thought it was hilarious. Notice all of these done. They are so cute. They make such great backgrounds. This you'll see later too. Some days you feel like you're surrounded by idiots, and other days you realize it's just not some days. Yes. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That blending is just amazing. I love to blend. How about you? Do you guys like to blend? I love to blend. Love it. It is so relaxing to me. Yes, yes, yes. This card is so fantastically me. I love the flowers. I love the little meerkats and the little snake and all that. The term domestic housewife implies that there's feral housewives, and now I have a new goal. I'll show you that one too. Isn't that cute? And then you can do it simple too. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I do need to move along, don't I? Okay. Luciana nailed this. She figured out a way to do the donkey backwards, the new giggling donkey. Oh, a fence, you say. Where'd she get the fence? I'll show you in a minute. Okay. My problem is that I always do these and then I have nowhere to put them because my desk is so packed. All right. Just a couple more for the funny bones. Let me know if you don't get this. It's so simple, but it's so funny. All right. Look, you just take a circle and you fold it over. Look how creative that is. Let me know if you don't get this. What a plane and a forest with our trees. The coffee, I love it when the coffee kicks in, and I realize what an adorable badass I'm going to be today. Apparently with a sexy voice. Who knew? Not me. Oh, look at this. Okay. Same thing, but look, Panda's in there. In the plane with his little aviator glasses. In that airport. Isn't this fabulous? You can make any airport you want. You can match the airport in your town. And another one with our heart cut out die, only this time laid it down and put the colors on the top. Isn't that great? Little coffee cups. And dear friend, look at this window. Open it up. Is that not adorable? Here's to another year of us laughing at our own jokes, dealing with stupid people, and keeping each other sane. Yes. See? Holy cow. It's your birthday. And all you gotta do is put the giggler cow on a wobble. So easy and so cute. And these, I couldn't, I had to show you all of them. They are so amazing. Okay, look at this. All of the flamingos, laughing flamingos, with balloons, with hats, with presents, with cake. Heard it was your birthday. Okay, look at this. I believe that was Heather, yeah. This one is Luciana. Look at all the little animals from the different sets. The more dress-up sets you have, the more fun it is because you've got so many choices. Isn't this adorable? Love it so much. And then, of course, Tia. There we go. Look at this. It pops up with all the cows. And the little fence and the cow paper. Heard it was your birthday. Yeah, I know. A herd of flamingos. I think that's actually a flock, but in Tanya Land and Riley Land, we call them a herd, you know, if it fits. Okay, so there is your funny bones. We have a special on those funny bones too. You get 20% off when you buy them all together. And I wish you guys could see my studio when I'm done with this. Okay. Now I am going to give you, oh no, pulling them out. All right. We have a brand new set of words. These are wonderful. They are meant to go, they were designed to go with our big words. Okay? Little wishes, all of these. So the big layering words, we needed little words to go with them. So that is what this is. I also have this card on top only because I wanted to show you guys. When we do our glue and go cards, which are singles, they sell out so fast because it's everything you need to make the card. And we couldn't figure, we have one like this in it. It is an absolutely stunning card. Look how beautiful that is. And I could not figure out why they're still sitting there. Then I looked at the picture. The picture's taken like this, so this gorgeous silver mirror looks black. It's not black. This is a gorgeous card, and there's still some out there. So grab them. And just like this, thanks a bunch. Great card. And then that beautiful. Thanks a bunch. Notice. And it's your birthday. All the fun little words. But you don't have to use them with the big words. You can use them on their own. You made my day. Riley is a pilot. And you open this up, and it's see-through. Yeah. Fun, isn't it? Okay. Celebrate, and then well-deserved. All right, next up is our newest giggler. Okay. Look at that, a donkey. He is hilarious. Penny James named him. His name is Jack. It is. And I shall show you. I wanted a donkey. My husband did not want a donkey. So we compromised and we got 2 donkeys. So funny. And this one, oh, I broke it, you guys. I broke it. No, maybe it's supposed to be that way. No, it's not supposed to be that way. What am I thinking? Look at that. She used our build a window and did a barn. How great is that? And you know what they say about getting older? Yeah, I don't either. Look. Oh, so cute. Hilarious. And I do believe that was Miss Dolores. Next up, CKC. I will address that. Everybody always asks, why don't we do shows anymore? And I will tell you why. We are a small operation. And when COVID hit, we went online and started doing these events. Just so happens that when you do events, when you are at a show, your radius of customers is about 100 miles, right? When you do online events, your radius of customers is endless. And so our base grew and we did very, very well. And we are so busy that I could not ask them to make enough stamps for me to take to shows. And I don't have time. I'm busy redoing stuff or making new stuff for you. So that's why. I'm sorry. I love shows. I miss them so much. We will be at Paper Ganza though. All right. Our next Mushroom Lane. You guys look at how beautiful this is. It's a flower shop. Now, if you do not know Mushroom Lane, look at that. They're pop-ups. All right. So we have Mushroom Lane in the stamps. Our new ones are clear now. The dies make them 3D just like this. Okay. Tia did a gorgeous job coloring on this. Look at this card. Isn't that a beautiful card? Just lovely. She's sending flowers. It's just so fantastic. But I heard, okay, that people out there are people that don't like to color. What? I love to color. All right, so we did layering sheets. So we printed what I have already colored. Whoops. We have printed what I've already colored. Okay. Yes. Somebody said, is the donkey going to be added to the dress up family? Yes, it is. And it was supposed to be here, but somebody did not order the dies to go with it. And that somebody, we should probably fire them, but then you wouldn't get these events like this because it was me. Anyway, so these are layering sheets, pre-colored. There's 4 of them. So if you have the layering sheets and the dies, you can make this gorgeous card. And I'm going to show you that real quick because I have everything all cut out. I'm going to show you just how easy it is. So this is a layering sheet. Okay. So all we're going to do with this layering sheet, I'm going to show you how to make a card in like under 2 minutes. I'm going to cut the bottom of this off. This is just the barcode. We're going to cut it off. This is already made card size. Okay. You start with the biggest piece. Use your dies. You cut them out. You put this on you put foam tape on the back. If you don't have any foam tape, we have that too, okay? And I did that so that I already pre-did these so I could go through real quick. And you're literally just going to find where it belongs. We're going to layer that up and you go to the next biggest piece. And I'm not going to pull all these off because I don't have time, but I'm going to do it enough to show you how easy it is. Look at that. That goes on top. Just like that. Then this is going to go up on the mushroom top. I'll show you just how simple it is to throw a card together. Look at that. There's that. You start with the biggest and you go smaller. Like, ta-da! And here's part of a flower pots. I should have had somebody time me because I'm pretty sure I'm under like a minute still. Look at that. Flowers. And all these little pieces, parts, go right in. Just like that. And this one goes here. And this little pot goes here. Ooh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. This little guy goes right here. How easy is this just to put a card together like this, right? Okay. And you can tell him you colored it. Who's gonna know? I don't care. Certainly, go right ahead. And ta-da! In under 2 minutes. Look at this, and it makes a gorgeous card. Now, all you have to do to make it even fancier is stickles, stardust stickles. Love it. Watch this. And then we're going to revisit this at the end. And put this on all my flowers. These flowers and these flowers. And these flowers and some sunflowers and these flowers and these flowers. All right. And we're just going to set it aside. And then I'm going to show you at the end, once it dries, how cool this is. Easy, huh? A card in under 2 minutes. Simple. All right, moving right along. Here is the lovely airports. This is the stamp set. Of course, for those of you guys that don't know our dress up, a dress up series is Dress Up Riley, but we have 10 animals now that you can dress up. A flamingo and an alligator and a raccoon and a possum and a moose and a cow and all kinds of stuff. And we have now 40 some sets, 45 sets, not for sure, but this one is an airport. Okay, so it comes with the plane and the luggage. Of course, there's a die set that goes with it. Look at this. These are the pieces that I was telling you about. And you just color them, stamp them, color them, cut them out. Now, what is the rule? Everybody tell me what's the rule. Once you get this colored, color the whole set first, and then put it in your book of masters and color copy. Color copy this. On your copier, scan it. There you go. And you can make this as big or little as you want. Look at that little, look at the luggage. Captain's uniform, worker's uniform. Look at this. Miss Penny in a plane with her aviators on. Let me know if you don't get this. A panda in a plane with balloons. Right? And some days you feel like you're surrounded by idiots, and some other days you realize it's not just some days. Like, yeah, he's trying to be a fake crew. Yeah. All right, so there is those. And finally, we have 6 brand new dies. I have no idea where to put these. I'm so bad. I should get myself a little bin, shouldn't I? All right, you're going to love the new dies. They are so much fun. All right, and we have samples. So our first die, all right, is stacked arches. They're so pretty and they're so versatile. So I wanted to show you. Look at this. Dolores made a popsicle card. Isn't that easy? It's just the shape of the die. Put a little hinge right there. Then also, look at this, how great this is. Emboss first and then use the smaller ones and just created a pattern and pop them up. Same with this. Grab your favorite paper stack. Okay. There we go. And look at that. Perfect for a easel card. Then we have another set of stacks. These are stack shapes too. All right, fun. Look at our pink flamingo. Isn't pretty? Yay. Okay, there's another one. They make great backgrounds. Luciana made this, and look at these. You can do a blended background and then use the shape and pop it up, and it just gives a card dimension. So much fun. All right, this is our next set of stack shapes. All right, and that's what the cover was made from. Look at this. It makes a jean pocket. How creative is that? Oh no, right here. This is a whole white background that just gives it dimension with this. So, this is so beautiful. This card is amazing. Love it. Gorgeous. The coloring's beautiful. Yeah. Oh no, right here. And we used it as just a piece. Miss Heather did, I believe. Okay. Here is the pink flamingo. I love this. It is so much fun. Dolores did this. Yay, it's on the inside and you cut it out. So great. And here are those words again from our word set. And another one by Dolores. I believe it's Dolores, yeah. I appreciate you. What a nice card to get, right? And we have a fence die. Now there's 3 different types of fences here, and the 3 different types of little fence caps. And of course a rooster, because you need a rooster, right? There you go. Heard it was your birthday. So funny. This was my sample for those. Let me show you that. Little crooked fence, little straight fence. We have this kind of fence. And this fence with the little caps that go on all of them. And here is a card. Sometimes you don't need different colors of everything, right? This is the big stacked shape. Here's a white fence with a white stacked shape on a white card. And look at that, it's a great card. The techniques that my girls use are so amazing. Speaking of techniques, you can create a background. I would have never thought of this. Heather does, she's so good at this. These backgrounds are made with the fence. So fun. All right, and finally we have the birthday balloons. Now you've seen them before, but look at what Dolores saw. Is this incredible? Love this so much. You can do just regular, this is our sample. Look at this card with that shape, and she just used hinges in the middle to put them together. Isn't this fun? Here is another one. I believe this is Tia's. That's beautiful. Just little glitter papers in there with a little fence down at the bottom. And finally we have Luciana. Look at that. Blending is amazing. And that is our new release. And we have specials on the Flower Shop, on the cut-ups, on the airport sets, and the Funny Bones. They're all 20% off. Okay. How's everybody doing? I know. Balloon grapes. It is so amazing. So what are hinges? Okay, I will show you real quick. A hinge is just a piece of paper. So say I wanted to put these two together, okay, to make a hinge, right? A hinge is just any piece of paper, any size, and you just fold it in half. Okay, it's the easiest way to make a hinge. This one would glue to this size, and this one would glue to this side. And you want to kind of make them kind of invisible, so you wouldn't obviously do it this tall. But that's what a hinge is, and it just connects the two. All right, Now, are you guys ready to make some cards? I have 30 minutes. I have 3 cards. It's probably not going to happen, but I wanted to show you the cards. This set I wanted to do with fun folds and just different types of folds and movement, right? So here's the first card. Now this is a set that you can buy from the paper cut. No, it's Photoplay. I'm sorry. And watch. Hey, it flips up. And it rolls back in and it flips up. Now in your kits, everything of course is separated out and put into its own packets and all that good stuff. The full instructions are with this, and then you can go out and it shows you where to go get more as well. So we also have this one, very simple, but these papers are so much fun. And we're going to do this one. So I'm going to show you how to do a double Z first. Okay? All right. So we're going to do that. We're going to grab this packet first. I do want to show you these papers. They are fabulous. They are, I don't remember the name. It's a smiley day. The kit is still in stock. It's very limited supply. So make sure you run out and grab them. They always, if there's any left over, they always sell out on event day. So look at these papers. They're smiley papers. I can't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry. Look. Oh, I can tell you. It's on your instructions, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe not. So you get instructions with it too. But look at these papers. They are so happy. Smiley faces everywhere. Love them. So let's make some cards. What do you guys think? We'll do Tucker first, okay? I hope your day's as nice as your butt. If you don't like this saying and it's too sassy for you, just don't put it on there. Turn the circle upside down and stamp something that you really like on there, okay? But I'm going to show you how easy this is. Z folds really got me for a while because I was thinking you had to measure everything and blah, blah, blah. And you really don't. So it always comes with a photograph. I'm a visual kind of girl, so I use photographs a lot. So all you're going to do is take your regular half sheet, okay? We're going to fold it in half. All right, and then we're going to fold it in half again, but we're going to go the other way. Just like that. Easy, right? And it's a Z, that's why they call it a Z. Kind of an upside down Z. There we go. Z. Right? So easy. That's all there is to it. We're going to grab our zip dry because you guys know I love it. And we're just going to find the papers that match the size. I'm going to put them on here. Keep commenting for those of you guys that came in a little late. If you did not hear, I am giving away, I think the prizes that we're giving away for commenting today go over $300. And then I gave Brian a set to give away as well. So look what happened here. I don't know if you guys can see that my glue went over. Zip dry is like rubber cement in a bottle. It is absolutely fabulous. It lets you move. Now see how I glued that down? Watch this. I can pull it right back up. But this only happens for about 30 seconds, okay? It also lets you move it while it's on the paper so you can get it nice and straight. And if you get some, if you get some and it runs over, la, you just rub it off. So I'm going to put all 3 of my panels on just like that. You do not have to put it. See how it lets me move it while I put it down? Yeah. Zip dry is absolutely fabulous. Okay. Well, Isabel, I'm glad you made it back too. Welcome. All right. So we'll put that there. And we pre-cut everything. There's no having to, a little bit over. There's no having to cut papers or measurements or anything like that, right? Okay, those are down. Now we just find the matching papers for these, and we're just going to put those on there. I guess you could use the other side. That's kind of cute, huh? Actually, it's really cute. But we're using this paper in a little while, so it would not work. There we go. Put that down. And we will put this down. I wish it was as quick to figure out paper or to figure out the card itself as it is just to put it together after we figured it out. Oh, I had 3 little panels on that one. Okay. We are good to go. And that is all we need to do. See? So our back is already done. So we're going to set this aside a second. And now we're going to do the next piece. We're going to do it the exact same way. We're going to fold it the exact same way as we did before. It's as wide. See, it's as wide as the card is. And this is how you do a double Z. We're going to take it and fold it in half. And then we're going to fold it in half again. Okay. Just like that. All right. If it gets gummy, you have to keep, I just saw the comment, it has to be used up after you open it up. You have to keep the white cap on it and keep it out of the sun. So a lot of people have craft rooms with windows and stuff. If this gets in the sun, it will cure. So you have to keep it in like a cool, dark place, kind of like a mushroom. So this is our Z cold, and you're going, how in the world is this going to work? We just flip it over. Watch that. Ha ha! Look at that! Right? Okay. So what we're going to do is we are just going to put some glue right here. Right there. Get it lined up. And turn it over, and we're going to put some glue right here. And we are just going to shut the card. Just like that. And that is our Z. Okay? Just like that. We made a double Z. Easy peasy. So we have got this paper for you. And you are just going to zip dry lets it move. So it takes a couple minutes. Okay? To get it set up, we are going to do that, and we're just going to find out where that cut is, and it's going to be right here. I'm going to glue that on. Ooh. Okay, this is a great testimony to zip dry. Let me show you this. This is why I love zip dry. When you make a mistake, if you had a tape roller or liquid glue like white glue, you would ruin your card right now, and that would be so horrible. Zip dry lets you take it off, turn it around, and put it right back down and still move it around to where it fits. Right? If you put the wrong piece on it, you just rub off the glue. Alrighty, so now we're just going to cut these in half. Put one right here. I really didn't plan that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, we are keeping a little map of where everybody is from that joins our events. So, for one of your comments, tell me where you're from. Where are you from? Now see, this one overlaps just a bit, and we do not want it to overlap, so we're just going to cut this little piece off. Just a tiny bit, trim it up. There. And line that up. And there's our card. Oh, see, it still overlaps just a teeny bit. And that's okay. We're going to cut it off. And I'm not going to care if it gets on my scissors. I'm just going to take it off and cut it a little bit more. And then put it back on. Zip dry, it's amazing. I couldn't craft without it. I really couldn't. I wish I'd have the company, because I use it all the time. I have sold probably 100 gallons of this stuff. All right, There we go. There's our Z card. Easy peasy, right? Now we are going to do a little cut out up there. That's how that goes. Okay. I'm for time's sake, I've only got like 20 minutes. So for time's sake, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this together. Okay. Put that on there. I'm going to pop it up with some foam tape right across the middle. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from. And also, our YouTube channel, I do coloring videos for our YouTube channel. Tell me what dress-up set you would like me to do next. Tell me what dress-up set you would like. Karina will put the link out there for the YouTube channel. Go out and subscribe and watch some videos. I'm telling you, they're really fun. You can fast forward through them. Let's see. So now we are just going to color little Tucker. He is so easy to do. I'm going to start with an E33, same colors that I use for the moose, right? All right. I'm going to go around here because his nose is going to be pink. I use circles, you guys, because it blends so much better. All right, it's like that. And just like that. I have signed up for, and I'm going to go over it a second time, just to saturate it a little bit more. I've signed up for a coloring class, a Copic boot camp. Well, it's not Copic anymore, but they use alcohol markers in Arizona in, I think, September. I'm not sure. And so hopefully I'll have more tips to show you guys. All right. So now we're going to throw some, we're going to pretend like the light is coming from here. So I'm going to put some shadows on him right here, and these little feetses, and under his chin, on his front leg, and on this part of his ear. And the great thing about alcohol markers is they blend so good. All right, there we have it. Put a little bit right here under his eyes for some shading. And the cool thing about alcohol markers is if you use them a second time, same thing, okay? It'll give you yet another shade of the same color, okay? And there we go. We've got to add a little bit of blue to his eyes to make them pop. So I only do it just around the outside edge. Like that. And we're going to give him a pink nose. All right. We're also going to pop him up, so I'll add some. Hi, Paula. I saw that of the comments that were flashing by, Paula said that she took Copic certification. Yep, when they very first came out, I got certified. And it was a lot of fun. That's how I learned a lot. And then, of course, you watch videos and stuff. But boot camp is taught. It's going to be the very last boot camp. And I've wanted to go ever since she started them. Jennifer Dove does them. And she is the most fabulous colorist I've ever seen. She's so good. All right, so I am going to just put, I call this a little grounding piece. It's just a little circle, okay? And it's something for Tucker to stand on. That's all it is. So if you don't have that on there, he looks like he's standing on nothing, right? But I'm just going to stick that right there. And we're going to put him right here. All right, and somebody is going to win this card. Karina will draw. Did I use the wrong scissors? What? Stop! Who said wrong scissors? That had to be Dolores. Dang it. All right. And look at that. Easy peasy. How cute is this, right? Easy, easy, easy. And then what I would do, let's see, I've got a minute or two. The next card won't take long. I hate to fussy cut. This is why I didn't want to do this. But I'll go ahead and do it. I learned in fussy cutting, never move your scissors, always move your paper. I do not like to fussy cut. It is just not one of the things that I have patience for. Bless you people that do. All right, ta-da. Okay, let's stick it up there. And this card is done, and somebody is going to get it. Okay. All right, we're moving on to card number 2. I know I can't do both of them in the next 15 minutes. Maybe I can get it started, but so we are going to do this card, right? Alrighty, get rid of this. I'm sitting over here by Woody. Alrighty, here is my kit for this. And just so you guys know, I read all of the comments. I really do. I read all of the comments that you guys leave me. So tell me where you're from, and we will put you on the map if we haven't already. Okay. So here's our card. Again, everything is pre-cut, so you realize how fast this is going to go, right? All we're going to do is fold our card in half, add our pieces, and if you guys like card samples, you should go to our Pinterest page. Karina has painstakingly put over 3,000 samples on our Pinterest page, separated out by, like birthday. And did you see what I just did there? It was showing a little bit of white, right? Can you see that? A little bit of white. With zip dry, all I had to do was just take it and square it up, and it'll move. Now, if you use any other glue, you can't do that, okay? Let's see, we're gonna take this piece and put it in there. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm not sure I'll have time to say that at the end, but thank you for joining me. I look forward to this, I really do. I know that I'm sitting here in my studio that's in my basement, staring at the family room across the table, and I know that nobody's, here, but I know you're here. I know this. And it's just fun. Okay, so we have that done. So we are going to pop up this next layer. All right, so I'm going to grab my foam tape. I really do feel like I'm with you, like you guys are all here with me. Wouldn't that be fun? It's just more quiet. All ready? Okay. Aw, Victor's here. Coffee with Tanya is my favorite way to start Saturday. Oh, I love you, buddy. All right, so I'm going to give this card a little bit of interest here. All right, so instead of just putting it like a normal card, I'm going to take this and just tilt it. Just going to give it a little something, something. Okay, then I'm going to take these two pieces. All right, I'm going to glue that on there. Thank you for using. Oh, she is here. Okay, these are Dolores. She gave these to me. And the reason was, I'm pretty sure it was self-preservation. All right? Because Dolores has worked with me now for 19 years. Next year will be 20. Can you believe it? 20. 20 years of putting up with me. She's going into sainthood. Really. If I could do a Saint Dolores medal, I would do a Saint Dolores medal and give it to her. But she also does samples and works here and does kits with me. And she got tired of cleaning my cutter bees because I always used them for foam tape. And so she got me a pair of, oh, I just did that wrong. But we're going to just do it this way. I'm talking along about the right scissors, and this time I'm putting foam on this one, and then we'll put it straight up on here. And so she got tired of having to clean scissors, so she came in one day and gave me my non-stick scissors, and I am absolutely addicted to them. All right, then we are going to create two little banners, and we're going to do that by just taking a strip of paper and making the ends in like this. All right, we are going to put that across there, and it's going to touch on there, so I'm going to put a little bit of foam tape on here. This one's really foam taped up. And just like that. And I will put a little piece of glue, just a little bit right here. Oh, I am going to mention, just so all of you know this, I am right in the middle of getting everything ready for our Christmas in July. What is Christmas in July, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Christmas in July is our little celebration that we have every year. Every single week, we will be bringing you a new release. Every single week. Yes. Do you guys remember the Santa's house of the collection that we had last year? It was Santa's house in our Christmas Village collection that only had 100. We only made 100 of them, and you got a numbered piece, and once the 100 were gone, we didn't make any more, and we never will. Yep, we have the second piece of the Santa's Village, and it is so magnificent. You are going to love it. You will need to get your order in quick because they will sell out, but it is the town square, and it is magnificent. So beautiful. We have, for Christmas in July, we have 2 brand new stamp releases. You'll have to wait and see. We have a card kit, of course. We have freebies, of course, because that's what we do. Now, see how this isn't centered? Drives me nuts. Can't do it. And the zip dry will let me pull it over. All right. Then next, all we have to do is color our Riley. We are going to do this very quickly. Now, I did not get to the 3rd card, but it's okay. There are very detailed instructions on how to do that card in there. If you have any questions, give me a call or write me, all right? So I'm going to start Riley, and I'm just going to use E35 on him, and we're going to go really super fast. If you want more tips, go watch one of the coloring videos. And when I asked you what you wanted me to color next, pick one of the sets that we have. Pick one of the sets, or pick a Mushroom Lane. I like to color Mushroom Lane too. All right, I'm going to give him some shadows. We're going to use, I didn't bring an E47, so we're going to have to do that later. All right, for the blues, we're going to use 93. All of your colors, of course, are in the instructions. And do that. And do this. And the reason that I put a lighter color underneath a darker color is because it helps it blend better. All right, so we've got the blue done. Let's do the yellows and the oranges. We'll do the orange real quick. And Brian had said, okay, you can watch me color a Mushroom Lane, Kathy. There are several of them colored out on our YouTube channel. Oh, our new release specials. Don't forget about our new release specials. Yes. All the funny bones are in one special. Okay, let's see. We have the dress up set. You can get the stamp and the die for the dress up set airport at 20% off. You can, or I'm not sure if it's 20. I know the funny bones are. You can get the flower shop set. See how these have really harsh lines? The way to get rid of the really harsh lines is to go back to your lighter color and come in and just blend it. Look at how that disappears so easy, and that's what I'm going to do. My orange. Come back in and blend it. Let me grab a pink. And we'll do the back one pink. Okay. And we will do a light yellow. Nope. Oh, no. What? Boy, I got lucky on that one. Dunk. Okay, give it a little bit of shadow. I'll show you how to attach the strings to this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this glue. It's my fine tip bottle. It's my Karen Bernstein bottle. All right, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these off. Just like that. And I'm going to cut them out of his hands. All right, turn these over. I'm going to put a little 3 drops of glue right where the strings were that I took off, okay? I'll show you guys how to use this glue in a little while. It's fabulous. This is the glue you want when you want to get almost an instant stick, which I do. That one. And that one. And this one. All right, then to hold them down, I'm just going to take a piece of foam tape. And go right over those so that it doesn't come off, okay? I'm going to take these 3 and I'm going to tie it in a quick knot. I have 4 minutes. So make sure you get the commenting, okay? And I'm just going to tie a knot in it. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on my card here. And I promised whoever wins this card, I will color the antlers and the little hooves. We're going to put him on here like this. All right, but we are going to cut his little hoof off right here. Okay, we're going to pop him up real quick. Ta-da. Now I'm kind of going to gauge where I'm going to put him, where my little knot is, right? So we're just going to put him right here. We're going to glue the knot right there. I'm going to make it a little bit tighter. Glue my little knot right here on the background. Okay, and then on top of the knot, I'm going to glue his hoof back on. Just like that. Isn't it adorable? No, you do not need a code for the specials. All right. And then we're just going to cut these off. Trim it up. And it's giving me fits because I used the wrong scissors. Just one time is all it takes to get sticky on your scissors. And hold that down a little bit. And we are done with this card. Okay? I'm going to draw this and someone's going to get this card as well. I promise to color in everything. Now your next card, all right, I do not have time, but the instructions are there for this next card, okay? Super easy. I might even do a little video on it so you guys can see. Now, I'm going to show you why you need to come back at 10:15, okay? Because I'm going to be doing a Karen Burniston video. It is Tanya's take time. So what this is Tanya's take is I do the cover. This is the cover card of this die. All right, cover card. This is on the cover. And that's on the inside. Okay, so I do the cover card. When you see me do this card on the events, I give you my take of it. So you get the kit, has everything to make the cover card, and then I show you an additional way to make a card out of it. So it's 2 for 1. So join me at 10:15, okay? And have a good day. Enjoy the next presentation, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Take care.